Hello, hello, and welcome to another day in the Metahood. It's me, J-Ray, here with you today. Today's net deck is going to be Orzhov Discard Midrange, put out by CGB on his YouTube channel on March 15th. So we're going to go ahead and just build the deck so you can see what was going on. Make sure we're not in alchemy because this is standard. He's been putting out standard videos as of late. Call it Orzhov Discard. Probably should put CGB in front of us so everybody knows. This is Covert Go Blue Orzhov Discard. That is what we will call it. Go ahead and mark the black and white. We will start with a concealing curtains, 3 of those. Probably turn off the caps there. 3 concealing curtains, 3 duress. We'll go with the latest release of duress there. 4 Luminarch Aspirants. 1 Infernal Grasp for some removal. We're going to do 2 Humiliates because that causes them to discard, and another +1/+1 counter. Silver Quill Silencer, one who hasn't seen too much play, but as CGB pointed out, I'll have to craft one of those. It's like Meddling Mage. I remember Meddling Mage when it came out. It was a fun card. Worked well with Lobotomy and some other things at the time. 4 Vanishing Verse, because that's just a good removal. And I don't have a ton of items to sacrifice in this one. Going to play some Meat Hook, 2 of those for our sweepers. Then Restoration, because we can go snag a plains, discard any of these numerous 2-drops like Silver Quill or Luminarch. So if you've already duressed, then you, let's say, play Luminarch or Silver Quill or Humiliate. You've seen their hand, so you turn 1 Concurtains, turn 2 Humiliate, give a buff to the curtains. Now you know what they have, so you can name Silencer or play a Ganjo, and then discard Silencer. It comes in for free, so that's pretty cool, assuming you have that hand. If we're playing some sort of token stuff, Wedding Announcements, pretty popular there. So Vanishing Verse is good for a lot of these enchantment removals and the like. There has been some struggles removing enchantments in some other decks that I've played. We're going to go with Legion Angel. Don't forget, just if you want, just put 1 in your deck, but don't forget to put some in your sideboard, as you don't go and fetch it. It's not, when it says from cards you own from outside the game, they mean from your sideboard. They don't mean from your collection. First time I played Legion Angel, I made that mistake. Kind of embarrassing as one of those shame scoops. We'll put Wandering Emperor because she is quite good. So those are our 60 cards. Let's work on the mana base. Recently read Next Level Deck Building, and the mana base was a huge chapter in that book. And it really, if you think about it, it's what allows you to do the things you want to do. So having the appropriate mana base is tricky. If you're curious on what to do or why we chose, what lands are chosen, don't look to me for those answers. Check out what CGB or Crokies have to say about mana bases. They have good suggestions there. So these Neon Dynasty lands, this one looks like a mountain. It kind of throws me off at times. Knowing I don't have any mountains in here, it might be fun to kind of look like a Mardu deck at some point. Might change the competitor's gameplay. No guarantees there. We're gonna have 1 Seed of the Empire. And then we'll put in an Abandoned Mire. We can get back either Wandering Emperor or Spirant or Silencer, whatever you want at that point. It's kind of good there. And then we'll go into our dual face lands. So we've got Grim Climb, Bright Climb, Pathway, and then we will do Shattered Sanctum. Always makes me think it's blue because of the background. So whenever I play any deck with blue-white, I invariably put in Shattered Sanctum in the beginning, and it kind of throws me off. So, all right, so this is the deck. It's just a brew. 3 Legion Angels on the sideboard. Pretty easy curve there. Average mana cost 2.3 with 17 2-drops. All right. Let's go ahead and craft our 1 silencer. Now I've got 4. All right. We will take this CGB, Orzhov discard, mid-range deck, through standard, best of 1. Let's go to the Metahood and see what we've got today. On the draw, nothing until turn 3. Maybe we'll draw turn 1 play. Not super excited about that. All right, cool. Turn 1 duress. See what they got. Tybalt, Avatar, Meat Hook, Dispute, Skullport Merchant. Get rid of their card advantage there. Nothing on turn 2. Now we can, so now that we've seen their hand, Merchant or Hook? Merchant. That's what they're gonna want to do next turn. Maybe we can get a card, some 3 damage out of this, or they'll have spot removal. They do nothing. Swing. Come in for 3. Drop an announcement. Hook for 2. A second duress would have been nice there. That's okay. We'll drop our Sanctum. Go ahead and get a second one going. It's not bad. Occasionally those items don't pop up, so I have no clue what I'm looking at whenever I play it to adjust the audio. Next Sanctum. Do I want to draw 2 cards? They have 1 card in hand. No, I think I'll hold. No attack. We'll just end up with several 2/2s. They can dispute now. I think this is audio, yeah. Turn the music down. Resolve all. Mascot? End turn. Can't cast it. Okay. Resolve. Skullport. Gain a lot of life. 2/2. 3/3. Go ahead and give it first strike. See if he blocks. Probably won't. Good at a 19. No reason to hook right now. Just hang tight. Mascot. Spirant. See what happens. Yep. And we'll hook for 2. Now I can protect my Wanderer with Aspirant. I'm out of cards, though. Not the greatest feeling in the world. Okay. Emperor still has 1. Second Aspirant, huh? Give a first strike here. Buff there. Buff there. Being aggressive, and I guess I'm playing the beatdown in this mid-range version. So I can say goodbye to the Emperor. Come in for 9, 10, 11. I'll spread it to here, so we'll take 10 by duress. Hoping that it's just a land they have, because they tap their mana. It's not a sweeper. Another merchant. Okay, so they can lose both those. We'll probably sacrifice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not enough mana. Go to combat. 1 here. 1 here. He's got plenty to hook with. I mean, top deck's a hook. That's pretty unfortunate. So he'll take 5. I can do this on end step because I cannot cast. Okay, you're going to take 10. One, 2. Down to 2. They probably got another meat hook on that draw, so I'll save this and see what we get. Or Blood on the Snow, also painful. All right, Valandor, thank you. Diamond 3. Maybe today is the day for Mythic. Maybe I'll have the luck of the Irish. Now I've said don't keep 2 land hands because I'm going to be punished for it. I'm on the draw. It will give me 2 turns to see if I can get to announcement. Pretty decent hand there. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a mono black control when I'm playing Orzhov. Cool. Yay. Run this out. Run this out. Really thinking about that fumes. Which one do you go for? The curtains? Ah, soul transfer for curtains. Nice. Would have been nice to see their hand since I just drew that. I've got 2 white here, so we'll play this on white. They're going to gain a life. Let's get this going. We don't quite know what's in their hand. I guess I could put blood on the snow. If they block, they can't fumes this. I would be inadvisable. Okay. Interesting that they chose to do it that way. I do need a land. Let's get our land drop for the turn. If you want to play this in best of 3, I would recommend having Archons in your sideboard, because that's going to be helpful. We'll put it here. Force a block, or they take 2. Next turn, we'll discard the silencer. So they were having a little bit of mana struggles, and we'll put on Blood on the Snow, because that's what they're going to do the following turn. A few blockers now, which is nice for them. Discard silencer. Get it back. Blood on the Snow. Not going to attack because that will give them Blood on the Snow mana. I'm going to save this. Okay, so they're going to have 6, which means they can hook for 4. That's going to be painful. Maybe I should have named Meat Hook. Make them tap out for it. Actually, that'll protect my Spirant, because now we have Wedding Festivity. So they'll still gain 5. Or I draw a card and they take 3. Bye-bye. Don't need that. Expensive turn. That wasn't something that I predicted to have, was protection against that, more or less. All right, so if I swing in with these 3, they've got blockers. That's fine. We'll make it like that. It's gonna have 6, 7 potentially, so he could do 5, but this is... Maybe I should have put it on here. They're doing a good job putting in blockers. Let's see what I draw. That's nice. Some tough decisions. What are they holding? Soul transfer. Okay. I have enough to verse and Emperor. So I think I will do that. And we get to draw again. See how they block. That's fine. Now I will give that first strike. Or do I want to verse it so they can't get it back? Let's see if they sack it to Dockside Chef. Probably not worth it to get an extra point of damage. Save this so we can keep the pressure on if they do Blood on the Snow. They can fumes my silencer. And they're stuck on 5 mana. So they'll take 8, 9. Sorin, okay. Sure. Get a little life gain. And I twitch, it's a blocker. Let's go ahead and make a 2/2. Which is now a 4/4. Do need another black. Who's going to get it? You have vigilance, so we'll do that. It's gonna block with the eye twitch, gain some life. I want to keep holding these. Going face. I know Sorin is a little bit of a card advantage, but it's worth it. Still waiting for that sweeper. So put him at 9, 6, 7, 8, if he were to sweep. Maybe another sciences. Back to 11. They have every incentive to hook or snow. They can get back probably another eye twitch so they can learn again. They're going to take 3. Hook. Tis fine. Also fine. So we'll do black. We will plus. You know what? They are not going to get life. Let's keep this one big. He had a hard time killing it with the hook last time. And I'm okay with losing a life. There's a blood on the snow coming. Ah, another Sorin. Okay. Gonna get rid of the 7/7 with fumes. Is it Planeswalker too? Yeah. Can get rid of the Emperor. Or you can gain 2 life. This is a tough decision. Gain 2 life. Okay. Let me get rid of that. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good. One more for Diamond 2. Next match. Let's see how we go. For those curious, using untap.gg to track deck statistics. So that's fun. If you're into those things, kind of have to play quite a few matches to get a really good sample size. Looks like I go first. Turn 1, no duress, but that's okay. We'll play the mid-rangey control-ish. It seems like they're going to have double duress. I should have done double duress. That would have been fun. Reject is counter a creature. Unless I pay 3. Memory Deluge. They can just play that later. They've got... Next turn, I'm going to play Aspirant and Duress. So let's get rid of the Reject. And there's a Doomscar Foretold. Good idea to get that out of your hand. So maybe I won't do... Maybe I will. Do I want to get rid of the Igonjo? It's a good ramp. Yeah, I do. It's a lot of ramp. I've got 2 black and 2 white. We'll go another white. Don't want to humiliate. Get rid of that Valorous Stance. They might have a Sock coming there. That's sorcery speed. Okay, we'll hold it. I know what's in their hand. It'll be okay. Valor Stances give indestructible. We'll get in for 3. So. End turn. So they're going to want to Deluge. So let's have fun with that and make sure they don't, or counter this. Okay, I'm gonna make a 2/2 because get that Doomscar out of the Foretold zone. Also, Valor Stance doesn't do anything at that point. I'm gonna go ahead and put a counter here. Makes it a 3. So, humiliate now. Get rid of the Valorous Stance. Fine by me. Now I get new options. And I'm coming for 8. Definitely get rid of that. I converse this. Cannot deal with that. Boop. So, they're going to Doomscar. And I have nothing. Doomscar rebuild. Okay. Curiosity is going to get the best of me. Let's see. Ooh, Diamond 2. Maybe I will make Mythic. I don't know. What would they have in Exile? Doomscar. Okay. On to the next one. I feel like I pick up some of the things that people say on YouTube because I watch a lot of YouTube Magic. Like, on to the next one. I think that's what Legend says. Robberson. On the draw. Can duress, silence, and then humiliate. Seems good. Also something CGB says. All right, so probably... I haven't played Clerics in a long time. We'll see if this gets anything. Yes, it does. All right. So, we can get rid of the duress, name announcement, nice, way to draw one. Good top deck. We will name wedding announcement. They're highly incentivized to play that. Wow. 3 duresses in the top 10 cards. All right. Attack for 3. Oh, they're stuck on mana. Okay. Don't know what I need to play that on yet. All right, coming in for 7. They can hook 4/3 if they top deck a land. Might as well do this while I can. Get rid of the verse. Shall see. Yep. Four. Legion Angel. Get 1. Aspirant. Make it tough to get rid of the Legion Angel unless they've got another Vanishing Verse. There's a lot of tap lands. Announcement. $6.79, and I believe that will do it. All right. So far, deck's doing pretty well. I've been playing more of the beatdown in this mid-range build. So mid-range decks, you choose either be the beatdown or you want to be the control. Those are the two things here. I've had draws that have allowed me to be the beatdown. This one appears like it's going to be very much the control with 3 concealing curtains. I'm on the play. Let's see what happens. I'll have lots of defense if I don't draw my 3rd land. That is the 3rd land. If they have the no, Shatter Skull Charger is not the one. You need 3 mana to play that. Probably Adversary. Coming as a 3/3. Hasty guy. Overhelm. I want to see your hand. Bye-bye. So, reconfigure. I got a 4/4. I swing back for 6. Enjoy the Spotify ad. Do it. Kargan, okay. This is the one that exiles my guys. All right, gotta see what you got. Makes sense. So I can play the Agonjo, get my 4th land drop. Next turn after that, discard the curtains, play an announcement. Okay. Or I'm just gonna come back for 6. What's their swing back look like? 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, why not? You have 3 manas. Get rid of that. System message. An update is available. Oh, he only costs 4. You? So I swing for 6. I can block. He comes back with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1 burn spell. So you can come back for 6. We'll do this. Attack with 1. Leave open Emperor. Exile it. Block. You've got to suspect the Emperor, right? It'd be great if they reconfigure that too. Because then I can make my guys Okay, so you can make 2 people not block. And you come in for 4. This will be interesting. Yep. Revealing I cannot block. Okay, 10 minutes. I got it. Thank you. Aha. Okay. So you block here, you block there. See what they do. Plan was to give someone +1/+1. Okay. That's game. All right. Mono red. It was close. Felt a little bit of the pressure there. All right, I'm going to go do what the client said. Restart arena. In a moment. So let's check out the stats here on CGB's Orzhov discard mid-range deck. Pretty cool that you can do that with untapped.gg. I used his download link on CGB's video to do it. It helps them. You can also do it with Arena Craft Podcast, so on and so forth. So looking at the deck stats here, deck stats by untapped.gg. 5-0 in 35 minutes. It's pretty good, if you ask me. And that's on the Diamond Ladder. So yeah, go to CGB's YouTube page, click the download link if you want to be able to track your stats with untapped.gg. I'm sure they will appreciate that. Like I said in the beginning, just your average Diamond player, net decking, like everyone else, trying to get better at the game, but I'm trying not to play mono white, mono green, and just take a stroll through the Metahood. So until next time, check you later.